I look Amish. Without the mustache, just the beard. Yeah. Gotta plant me some grains, bitch. Gotta plant me some grains. Grow me some grains. Why is that an Amish person? I don't... That's not how Amish people sound. It's just something going on in my mind that has nothing to do with reality. As per usual. There's a thread on Reddit. Reddit. It's in the Ask Reddit section, and it's the title is something along the lines of, "Tell us your blunt truth. You know, don't hold back, be blunt, and just fucking tell it like it is, brother. Tell us the fucking truth that you don't think we even ready to hear yet." That's the premise of this thread. So, the top rated one was, people on this site aren't as smart as they think they are. Catty, you know, and of course, everyone upvoted that one because they're all like, yeah, these stupid fucks around here, not like me, right, guys? You know, because everyone who fucking upvotes that is either the very person that it's probably talking about, or they're self-aware enough to know that they're not as smart as they perhaps come across as thinking they are, and therefore are self-aware and are upvoting an untrue statement. So, you know, it's one of those two things. Either that, or it's just getting upvoted by the people who legitimately are smarter than the rest of us, and the rest of us are just looking at it like, oh, that's offensive to us stupid people, man. But that would be impossible. So, of course, the people who are upvoting this are at least somewhat comprised of the people it is talking about, which is interesting, you know? Interesting to me anyway. I hope it's interesting to you too. But that's not the one I wanted to talk about. The harsh truth I want to talk about was, it had to do with looks. It said, looks do matter. Yeah, that's the harsh truth that us ugly people just need to fucking learn, is that looks do matter. Like, we don't understand that. Like we're just fucking oblivious. Like, either, okay, there's one of two options here. Either you're attractive, and maybe you're just oblivious that ugly people aren't treated the same as you, or you're ugly and you already know that looks clearly fucking matter because you were treated poorly because you're an ugly fucking piece of shit. Like, like, either way, like, if you're some attractive person, I mean, like, I don't know if it was an ugly person or an attractive person that typed that, but if it was an attractive person, fuck you. They said their looks do matter. You fucking ugly fucks. Tired of looking at you. Hurt my eyes, man. Hurts my eyes even looking at you fucking disgusting fucking mongoloid motherfuckers. What do you want us to do? Like, looks matter. Like, what does it matter? What does it matter if human beings think looks do or don't matter? Like, if I'm walking around and I'm like, looks don't matter, and someone's like, hey, looks actually do matter. Like, what can I change then? Because my perspective changed, what am I supposed to do? Like, oh, I'm gonna rearrange my face now. I didn't know looks matter. If I knew looks mattered, I'd have been more attractive, but, you know. Like, you don't have any power over ugly. That's kind of like the thing about ugly. It's just there. There's no, like, I'm gonna fix this. Unless you have lots of money for plastic surgery. And even then, it doesn't always work. Some people, you can give them all the plastic surgery in the world. It just makes them look like a fucking Barbie doll. Or a Ken doll. Or whatever. But most people can't afford that shit. And most ugly people have kind of given up on it anyway. Like, if you just got one problem, like you're a normal looking fucking guy, but you got a big ass nose, you might think to yourself, like, okay, well, either I gotta play this nose up and make this nose work, or I gotta get some plastic surgery, you know, reduce this fucking nose. That's one thing. But if you're just ugly from fucking top to bottom, and you just look in the mirror and you're just like, fuck it. Fuck it. There's nothing I can do. This is just like a disaster zone. Like, if someone fucking arrived on the scene and saw this, they'd just be like, we need to scrap it and start over. There's no salvaging this shit. That's how it fucking goes, okay? And then, of course, there was the inevitable harsh truth about fat people, you know? You're not beautiful. You're fucking not beautiful. You're just fat. You know, like, okay, beauty is no longer subjective. Like, I guess they just think everything is by consensus now. Like, oh no, you ugly. You ugly. It's just, I mean, like, are these really the harsh truths that people can't accept? This is like what you got, Reddit? People ask you, like, what are the harsh truths about the world? And your thing is like, no one likes ugly people, and fucking fat people are disgusting, and that's it. That's the harsh truths of life. I mean, that's just obvious. That's just like obvious shit that everyone already understands. That's not like something that people are like struggling to come to grips with. You know, like most fat, ugly people are aware, like, God damn, I'm fat and ugly. So it's not like some giant fucking revelation. You know what would actually be like a good harsh truth? Like a fucking, like a harsh truth worth getting out there and like, yeah! The real fucking harsh truth is that the entire human species just doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't. Like, we're on this, like, one little fucking speck of shit in this vast fucking cosmos that we will never fucking explore. We will never have any sort of dominion over it whatsoever. And, we've only been technologically advanced for a brief span of time, and we've already managed to create weapons that could destroy us all at any moment. I mean, like, just think about that. Like, it's not like humanity has constantly fucking lived under the threat of nuclear annihilation. That's a recent fucking thing. You know, and, I mean, that's like, that seems to be, like, kind of harsh truth that people are just walk around oblivious to. Like, da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, this is all important. This all matters. That's my harsh truth. None of it matters.